Hello, I'm DP Fitzgerald, and as you can see, I'm amid some of the greenest, most fertile pastures here in Ireland. We are, of course, on the 180-acre City West in Dublin, playing host to the Paddy Power Poker Irish Open 2009. Padraig Parkinson, Liam the Gentleman Flood, Phil the Unabomber Lack, Jamie Gold, and many, many more very big names are inside right now, battling it out on the bays as I speak. So, over the next 60 minutes, myself and Bex are going to show you exactly why these men are so famous.
It's day 2 of the PaddyPowerPoker.com Irish Open, and we have our first feature table of the day, which includes Ken Doherty. Now, Ken, you're on a pretty difficult table with Jamie Gold and Phil Lack. How are you feeling about it?
Well, to be honest, it was a big surprise because I was hoping to be right down the back where nobody would see me, and nice table, but now all of a sudden I'm in the lion's den as we speak, with Phil Lack and Jamie Gold and a couple of other professionals. So it's going to be very difficult. A great characters, particularly Phil Lack. He's not the quietest of players, to say the least. But it should be a quite interesting table as well as a quite noisy table.
So you've got a tough table.
Is that a tough table? No, I'm just ready to play, and maybe I'll stay away from them and try to take all the chips from everyone else.
Ken Doherty, who's on my left, Crafty Ken, and then a whole slew of other guys. Jamie Gold's at my table, $12 million win, not too shabby. I just try and survive, that's what I'll do.
It's a very friendly group of people, which is not the toughest group of people to play poker against.
I'm a novice, basically. These are seasoned professionals, so I'll just see how it goes. I might have a bit of luck at the Irish. I'll probably need it, but I'll certainly just give it a best and enjoy it, most importantly,
Love the Irish Open. I'm definitely coming back.
So here you have it, our TV feature table for the 2009 Irish Open starts in seat 1 with the big man Phil Lack. Right beside him, pro snooker player Ken Doherty. And next in line, Michael Graydon. There he is, the big man, Jamie Gold, seated with just less than 40,000 chips, and to his left, Mika Passonen. Sitting right beside him, Dern Berger Elmar. And then Jason Tompkins, and let's not forget the Irish boy himself, John McGill, seated with just shy of 8,000 chips in position 8. So I'm DP Fitzgerald, and I am blessed to be joined here today by Padraig Parkinson, one of the most famous poker faces in Ireland. How are you, Padraig?
I'm great, and I'm really looking forward to this feature table. I mean, what a draw we've got here. We've got Phil Lack, the former backgammon player, former world champion Jamie Gold, Irish hero of the World Series 2006, John McGill, and of course snooker legend Ken Doherty. And some of these guys can talk, so we're not going to have to save too much.
No, thankfully not. Well, straight away, we're getting some big action all in from McGill. Not an easy move to make, especially the first time in a tournament.
It's pretty easy to make with ace-king when you've got a low stack like that. I mean, John is desperate to double up here and get himself right back into this because, you're going to need a few chips at this table because Jamie Gold, Phil Lack, guys like that, I mean, they're going to be moving chips, bullying guys, so you better have some ammo or you're going to get shot out of the game.
And you can't be letting big hands step past you. So, $7.5 grand.
2 sevens. Oh, we're racing.
Okay. This is a straight 50-50 shot. I don't think John McGill won't mind this too much. Obviously, he'd rather be up against ace-queen or something, but I mean, he needs to double up, and this is a pretty good spot. Because, if John McGill does get his hands on a few chips, he can be a very, very exciting player to watch. And he won't be, he won't miss out on the chat with Gold and Lack, I promise you. This guy's well able to speak up for himself.
Oh, possibility of a straight.
Go on, give him a 3.
Oh.
Okay, guys.
5 and 7 wouldn't mind wins.
Well, at least we know the Irish Open isn't it.
I'll give you a handshake, but I think I'm feathered in. I can't go anywhere. I can go this far.
I'll come.
Definitely not fixed. And so we have our first casualty of feature table, John McGill.
It's like I got an umbilical cord.
Steps down, and Lack takes it with a pair of 7s. A brave call with just a pair of 7s, Padraig.
John, we almost said
By the time I finished 12th in the World Series, Jamie Gold won it that year, and I was really looking forward to it. We missed each other all the way through the World Series, and I was really looking forward to playing some poker with him, but maybe next time.
Well, at least you got to sit beside him for a couple of minutes, and there you have it, John McGill, our first casualty of today's televised table, and then there were 7. So, on to our next hand.
Fold. 8 to play.
There he goes again.
200.
Yeah, this is Lack just using his chips. I mean, you know, King 7 isn't a book hand you'll find in the books. Certainly not till you get to chapter 34 or so. But he's, you know, he's got the chip lead at this table, and he's going to try and pound these guys.
Do you reckon any paint is gonna see a raise from Lack?
Looks about that
anything at all? I think, you know,
the pocket looks about that.
he's got about twice the chips Jamie Gold has, and he's going to try and pound on them.
Fold. Re-raise, all in.
Whoa. Here we go. Passanen, Mika Passanen from Finland, puts his tournament in front of him.
Kind of, it looks a little bit like a squeeze play, you know, when you've got a raise and a caller, and then a guy moves all in, knowing that the first guy can't really call because the second guy may have called the first raise with a strong hand, but nobody's really got the hand to check it up. I don't think Ken Doherty's going to be calling with the twos. Lack is trying to pretend he was a little stronger for his raise than the King 7, and Passanen buys himself a little bit of time.
I don't think you can call it a pair of deuces there either.
No, he's either you know, it's either a straight race or he's up against two, or he's up against an overpair where he's a 4-to-1 dog. So it's Ken knows what he's doing.
Has Ken been on the poker circuit nearly as long as he's been on the snooker circuit?
He's certainly been on it for a long number of years. I mean, he's quite an accomplished player, Ken.
Fold, 8 to play.
But a lot of the snooker players are playing now. You got, you know, Henry, Davis, Mark Williams. I mean, they all caught the both.
Yeah, we might get some action here. The 9-10 of clubs of Passanen, or Passanen.
Or the Finnish guy.
He's up against Mr. Finn. He's not finished yet. But Tompkins calls. Pair of 8s. Not a re-raise with a pair of 8s there, Podrick, no?
Well, it's you pays your money, you take your chances.
Yeah. Too early to be getting that risky.
Well, and he's got position.
Dangerous flop. 3 hearts.
4,000.
Passanen isn't scared though. Throws 4,000 into the pot with absolutely nothing.
I kind of like it.
I like that style. Oh, nothing anymore.
You know, Passanen might have got through there if Tompkins didn't have, if one of Tompkins' 8 wasn't a heart. But, you know, Passanen's picked up a little something.
But can he think he's strong with 3 hearts out there?
Well, you're quite relieved to see the 9. He's a lot stronger than he was on the bowl. Look at this.
Jason Tompkins.
6,000.
Has to 6,000 to call. I'm not quite sure how much that is of his exact stack. I know he sat down with 33,000 at the start of this table.
They made a rule where you could only stack it 30 higher, so based on his sickness. They were always
And he folds.
What do you think they'll fall? Right, and then be
good play by Passanen.
It was fine. I nearly preferred to check in the end there, so he could induce a bluff.
Fold, 8 to play.
He did well for a 9-10 though, having missed the flop completely. And look at this. Jamie wakes up with the 2 jakes.
Well, you know, one of the advantages of the way Jamie Gold plays, which is very fast, and any 2 cards an awful lot of the time, is that when you do get a big hand like 2 jacks, you're liable to make a lot of money with them.
Yeah.
Fold, fold.
Blinds are 4 and 8, so Jamie's raised it up to 25, just over 4 times the big blind.
Fold.
3 times the big blind.
He has raised it from an early position, but that doesn't mean an awful lot with Jamie. It just means that he knows it's up to him to pass or put some chips in the pot.
Raise.
Wow, these 2 guys love locking horns.
They do, and you know, this could be anything from Lack, because he's got a lot more chips than Gold at the moment. He knows that even though Jamie's raised in an early position, that he's not necessarily as strong as 2 jacks. So.